The entire crypto market is crashing. Bitcoin is falling below the local low. We are seeing another pullback of over 9%, and since the last top, we have fallen 20%. But what will happen now? Is the bull market over, and will we see significantly lower prices, or will we maybe even rise again to the upside? I will analyze Bitcoin thoroughly and present to you the most likely scenarios for the future. If we look at Bitcoin on a weekly basis, we can see that we last formed the all-time high at around $69,000 in 2021. Since the all-time high, we have fallen over 77% to the bottom. And after we saw the bottom at around $16,000, we started the uptrend, resumed, and from the low, we then increased by over 370%. And of course, during this phase when things were going steeply uphill, everyone was very, very satisfied, extremely bullish on the market, very euphoric. Then we broke the all-time high and everyone thought it would go even higher. Since then, we have seen a correction to approximately $56,000. Then it went up again. However, we couldn't break the all-time high. We saw bearish rejection here and are now in the second half in this current downtrend. And if you look at it on a daily basis, we can see that we've been in a longer range for about 4 months. And we also failed to break through to the top in the fourth test. And then this massive sell-off happened, and of course, with this new local low, a lot of fear enters the market that we will see significantly lower prices. It would have been much more bullish, of course, if we had formed the local low here and then seen significantly higher prices and back to the old. However, that didn't happen. But if we look at it rationally, it's not the end of the world. We are still in this range with this last real low at around $56,000. And recently we entered here for the first time and saw a bullish reaction. And now we have undercut this low again. But we've also seen an immediate bullish reaction in the form of a candle wick. If we don't break this last demand zone to the downside, then the chance is still high that we could see a bullish reaction. That means what could happen here is that we have this local low. There is a lot of liquidity below this low. If we snag this, but then see bullish reactions, break above this last low again, then the chance is high that we will see a bullish reaction again. And if we look at the liquidation heat map, we can also see we have taken on a lot of liquidity repeatedly from all the long positions. Many longs have been taken out of the market, and many liquidations formed to the upside at around $64,000. And on this chart, we can see it even better. We have this entire downward movement received. Now we have extreme liquidity also at $72,000 at the old all-time high. Here, as mentioned, at $64,000 and in between. That means the chance that we could see a short squeeze is also high. That means, of course, guys, it's not the most bullish sign, but the chance is high that we are just taking liquidity here and could break back to the upside. That means this low here at $56,500 is extremely crucial. Also, if we looking at the 200 IMA, we can see that this is being tested again for the first time. And if we go back in time, we can see that it was last tested in October. And the 200 IMA is a very important support for the rent control. That means we are testing it right now for the long term. Seen a very bullish sign. Because as we said, if we hit it and then see a bullish reaction, it would be a perfect retest and we could continue bullish trends to the upside. Recently, we only tested the 110 once each, here too, and then saw a bullish reaction. At the moment, we have broken below it. Have this tested again, meaning it depends, of course, on how we react here. It can, of course, also be that we break through and are under it for a while, but the chance is still high that we could see a bullish reaction here, and if we seeing it is very good sign. And if we really break below this level and first can expect lower prices, then of course I look at this weekly order block here. As you can see, we had a consolidation here and then this extreme impulse out of this last order block seen. That means the chance that big players have entered the market here and the pressure they exerted upwards is very high. That means if the price comes back here and we see a bullish reaction, it could be that this position is defended and, as I said, bullish support upwards. And if we see even lower prices, then I would next look at the 0.5 Fibonacci level at around $44,500. Here we have, as mentioned, a consolidation which is also a bit larger, meaning approximately here at around 40,000 up to 47,000 I expect a reaction. So folks, what is my game plan now? For the coming time, I have sold. Yes, I have sold fiat for Bitcoin because I just bought back a first tranche for the spot after this last low. Market, as already mentioned, we have tested the 200-day moving average. This is a very bullish sign, and that's why I'm buying my first tranche again after a long time. A very good entry point for the future. As I said, if we hold this area, I think we will see a nonsense reaction. And if we then also hit this last high again, break up further, the chance is high again that we rise into the upper range. However, if we break through here, I'll wait until we get this order. And if we see a certain bullish reaction here, I would buy my next tranche right here, and if so, also through this, or blocks, stays below. I would buy back into this zone here exactly, and of course also wait. If we see a bullish reaction, but like I said, at the very latest, I expect a bullish reaction here for the Bitcoin. And if you don't want to miss daily updates on Bitcoin, feel free to join my free Telegram group. There, as I said, I share daily analyses of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. First link in the description. So to summarize, folks, nothing is lost here yet. If we look at it rationally, we only have, if this last low here is undercut, it is of course not a very bullish sign, but as long as we hold this area here, I think there is still a high chance that we will see bullish reactions. Many people are naturally afraid in the market, so the chance is also high. Then eventually the move comes again, that we go upwards, because retail investors usually lose in the markets. That means if there are a lot of retailers, meaning small investors, trading here, sell, the chance is also high that we will then rise again. And when we are up here, that they will buy significantly higher and be annoyed that they sold here, or they watch when we, just to see the actual rally. And as I said, if we break through here, then I would look at this order block. So folks, thanks for watching. I wish you success in trading and see you in the next video.